Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just run it downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but notice this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And this one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
On third down, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive moving. Oh, a reverse. Great cut there. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Tar Heels looking to cash in this red zone trip. It's press coverage now from these DBs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
The Hurricanes pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Aiming here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and creates some vertical seams for big plays.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Boy, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he scores. Touchdown, Miami.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's on the run. Launches deep. The ball is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finds his man, has the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the handoff. Aiming for the end zone. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown for the U. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out there on the field. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And they hand it off to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Well, they're lucky they completed this pass at all. Quarterback, in fact, gets hit as he throws the ball. Now listen, we know the linemen are going to allow the defense to come in. At that time, they allowed him to get in there a little bit too fast, and lucky the quarterback was able to see it and get rid of it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback operating an empty set. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kings. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails, and they're still trailing. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. You give it to the big fullback here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll throw it now. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Oh, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defense.
It's a fake trying to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Always looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Big chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. When he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.